A martyred soul enters paradise. Have you passed through this dark, dark night of clinging mists and zinging bullets, of sinning specters in piss-sodden pulpits, of blue ice mornings and cold, cold steel, the guillotine, the Catherine wheel? Have you passed through this dark, dark night of slip-red oozing and spattered brains, of bowels and kidneys under bombed-out trains? What was I to them? I was less than nothing, fat for their fire and bones for the crushing. Have you passed through this dark, dark night when the poisoned dogs licked out my eyes 'cause I loved the truth and I hated lies? They mocked with the sight of what I might have known, stole my life, stole my wife with a swooping drone. Have you passed through this dark, dark night, you gentle spirits of shining bright? Are you the reward of my black death-rite? Oh, shall I be delivered from this mad banshee? Tell me, is there any spark of God still left in me? Oh, you gentle spirits of shining bright, have you passed through this dark, dark night? Revelation 6 verse 9 says, when he opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of those who had been slain from the word of God and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, until you judge and avenge our blood on those who dwell on the earth? Then a white robe was given to each of them, and it was said to them that they should rest a little while longer, until both the number of their fellow servants and their brethren who would be killed as they were was completed. I'm not the material for martyrdom, mate. I love life, chocolate, fish and chips, hot water bottles and Dad's army. I love it all. No, I'm not the material for martyrdom at all. I imagine martyrdom to be traumatic. After all, having your head sawn off by a mad Muslim can't be a terrific experience, can it? Being burnt at the stake by a rabid Roman Catholic can't be a walk in the park either. Having a lion eat your bowels out before your screaming face must be a pretty nasty thing to boot. Eventually, you will die, I'm sure. I say, eventually you will die. However, when you do die, does the trauma of martyrdom instantly disappear? I mean, is the soul cleansed from the trauma? Is there a trauma car wash even for damaged souls, for soiled spirits before they enter paradise? It seems maybe not, for here in my preamble Bible text, some departed martyred souls are still pleading for vengeance. How do rest and vengeance sleep together in the bed of perfection under the altar of God? It's a mystery. This poem finds its roots and usage of some of the language from the wonderful script of the 1998 film The Thin Red Line, which is Terence Malick's adaptation of James Jones' autobiographical 1962 novel focusing on the conflict at Guadalcanal during the Second World War. It's a brilliant film and, frankly, one of the best war movies ever made. Taking some of his script then, this poem is based on the possible initial questionings of a traumatized martyred soul arriving in paradise to be met by the shining ones. You know what John Bunyan calls the angels, the shining ones. I imagine that martyred soul to be presently insane, where from his darkness he now looks upon their shining with a question in hope. Have you passed through this dark, dark night?
What seed, what root did it grow from? Who's doing this? Who's killing us? Robbing us of life and light. Mocking us with the sight of what we might have known. Does our ruin benefit the earth? Does it help the grass to grow, the sun to shine? Is this darkness in you too? Have you passed through this night?
I'm gonna sink my teeth into your liver. You're dying. See them birds up there? They're gonna eat you raw. Where you going, you're not coming back from? What are you to me?
Some of 'em all.
Nothing.
Ah,